Fred Moten is an American poet and writer who works as a professor for the New York University. However, he has taught at several other colleges, including the University of Iowa, Duke University, and Brown University. Born in 1968, Las Vegas, Nevada, Fred Moten found a lot of inspiration in his own household, for his mother was a teacher who brought a lot of culture through music, especially jazz, into their home. This led him to find inspiration for some of his later work. In his life, he proved to be a good student, moving from Las Vegas to Pennsylvania and Arkansas to finally enrolling at Harvard University. After 1 year at Harvard, he went back to Las Vegas to work as a janitor at the Las Vegas nuclear test site. Clearly not a job for the literary talent this man had. During his days as a janitor, he read Dante Alighieri, who was an Italian poet known for the Divine Comedy, a long narrative poem that certainly served as an inspiration for his passion. He also wrote many poems on a daily basis. As influences, he lists Amiri Baraka, an African-American writer of poetry, and Nathaniel Mackey, as well as inspiration growing up as a black student in a working-class family. 1 year after working as a janitor, he went back to Harvard to get his A.B. And later, he earned his Ph.D. in English from the University of California. Fred Moten's work focuses mostly on black studies, performance studies, and poetry. He is widely known across the country for his poetry, which includes the Field Trio 2014, The Little Edges 2014, and Houston Tavern 2008. The Field Trio, which is most widely known poetic books, talks about historical and contemporary references about jazz, black history, and other studies. This book became a National Book Award finalist in 2014. Most of his materials include books and poetry. However, Fred Moten engages in collaborating with visual artists. One of his most known collaborations includes the visual work of Wu Tsang. Wu Tsang is an artist known for using performance, film, and installation to examine constructions of gender, sexuality, race, and class, and their impact on communities. Tsang and Moten worked on many projects together, one of them called Gravitational Field. This project uses rope, which draws the inspiration from quipu, or talking knots, a sophisticated form of Incan data and record collection using knotted string. This work encourages audiences who are invited to move through it on their own, while a portion of the book called Who Touched Me is played in the background. This book contains poetry, essays, notes, and transcriptions that are supposed to go together with the sculpture. In their second collaborative work, called Girl Talk, in 2015, Fred Moten appears in a maroon-colored cape decorated with crystals. The video and pictures were recorded and taken with Wu Tsang's iPhone. Moten appears spinning slightly, dancing, and raising his hands as jazz music plays in the background. The picture tells the story of a woman who is healed by touching Jesus' coat, to which Jesus replies, "Who touched me?" This gives the inspiration to the title of the book called Who Touched Me, that accompanies these sculptures and visual art. Fred Moten and Wu Tsang worked many times. One of their most iconic works is called Miscommunication in 2014. Leading to the production of this project, Wu Tsang and Fred Moten wrote each other and sent voicemails on a daily basis for 2 weeks. They thought using these voicemails as background for the project will be a good idea. These voicemails play in the background while the public looks at the sculptures. These voicemails talk about their ideas and the way they came up with the project at hand. In 2009, Moten was recognized as one of the 10 New American Poets by the Poetry Society of America. Later, Moten became a co-founder and publisher of the small literary press 3 Count Four. Moten currently works as a professor of English at the University of California, Riverside. He lives in Los Angeles.